You've seen it. That athlete who walks into a room and their physique does the talking before they say a word. Wide, capped, tapered. It's not just the chest. It's not just the arms. It's the shoulders, the frame that everything else hangs off of. The V taper, that dramatic line from shoulder to waist that signals strength and athleticism from across the room. That shape lives or dies based on one thing: how developed your deltoids are. All three heads of them. Most shoulder workouts build the front delt and call it a day. Front raises, shoulder press, done. Which means the lateral mid-delt, the head responsible for that wide, capped look, and the posterior rear delt, the head that creates thickness from behind and holds your posture together, almost never get trained the way they deserve. Today, we fix that. 7 moves, all 3 delt heads, nothing but dumbbells. Let's go. 3 heads, 3 zones. Anterior, or front delt, fires during pressing and front raise movements. Lateral, or mid-delt, fires during any sideways movement and creates that wide, capped silhouette. And posterior, or rear delt, fires during pulling and reverse fly movements. Most programs ignore 2 of the 3. We're training all 3 today, right now. Move 1 is the only exercise in today's workout that deliberately loads all 3 heads of your deltoid in a single movement. Named after the greatest bodybuilder who ever lived, the Arnold press is the ideal opener. It activates every part of your shoulder, warms the joint through its full range of motion, and primes every delt head for the isolation work that follows. Sit on any sturdy chair or stand tall. Hold both dumbbells at chest height, palms facing toward you, like you've just finished a curl. As you press upward, rotate the dumbbells smoothly so that at full extension, your palms are facing forward. Lower back down and reverse the rotation on the way back. Smooth and continuous, not a twist at the top. Go lighter than your standard press. This is precision work, not power work. 3 sets, 10 to 12 reps, 75 seconds rest. Move 2 isolates the anterior, or front, deltoid directly. Front raises with strict tempo give you something a press doesn't: a controlled, eccentric stretch on the anterior delt fibers under full isolation, building definition and correcting the side-to-side imbalances that bilateral pressing hides. Stand or sit tall. Hold 1 dumbbell in each hand at your hips, palms facing your thighs. Raise 1 arm straight in front of you, keeping a slight fixed bend in the elbow until the dumbbell reaches shoulder height. Pause for 1 full second. Lower slowly for 3 full seconds. Then raise the other arm. Alternate. Your torso stays completely still throughout. No rocking, no momentum. Alternatively, you can raise both arms at the same time. Either way, focus on the tempo, pause at the top, and lower slowly. 3 sets, 10 to 12 reps each arm. 60 seconds rest. Move 3. This is the exercise that builds shoulder width, the visual separation between your arm and your shoulder that creates the capped, athletic silhouette visible from every angle. The lateral raise is the most effective isolation movement for the lateral, or mid-deltoid. Stand tall or sit on the edge of any chair. Hold dumbbells at your sides, palms facing in toward your body. Soft bend in your elbows. That angle stays fixed the entire movement. Raise both arms out to the sides in a smooth, wide arc until they reach shoulder height. Stop there, no higher. At the very top, tilt your pinkies slightly higher than your thumbs. That small rotation positions the lateral delt into its maximum activation angle. Lower slowly, 3 full seconds back to the start. 3 to 4 sets, 12 to 15 reps, 60 seconds rest. Pinky up at the top every rep. Move 4 builds directly on Move 3 and fixes the one problem that bilateral lateral raises have. The standard version has 0 tension on your lateral delt at the bottom of the movement, where the muscle is most stretched. You're only loading the muscle through the top half of the range. The lean-in single-arm variation eliminates that blind spot completely. Stand next to any wall, rack, or door frame. Lean lightly with your non-working hand, just for balance. Your body leans toward the wall about 10 to 15 degrees. Now perform your lateral raise with the outer arm. Wide arc out to the side, no higher than shoulder height, pinky slightly higher than thumb at the top. 3-second controlled lower all the way back down. Feel the lateral delt loaded, even at the bottom. That's the difference. Complete all reps on one side, then switch. 3 to 4 sets each side. 12 to 15 reps. 60 seconds rest. Move 5 is the move most people skip, which is exactly why most people have rounded, forward-tilted shoulders and chronic upper back tension. The posterior, or rear, deltoid is the most neglected muscle in most training programs. This move is the correction. Seated. Sit on the edge of any chair and hinge forward until your chest is close to your thighs. Let both dumbbells hang straight down. Raise both arms out to the sides in a wide arc, leading with your elbows, not your hands, until your arms reach shoulder height. Squeeze the rear delt. Lower slowly. Standing. Hinge at your hips to about 90 degrees, back flat, soft knees, same arc and cues. Either way, relax your shoulder blades. Do not pinch them together. The movement lives in the shoulder joint, not the shoulder blade. 3 sets, 12 to 15 reps. 60 seconds rest. Elbows lead every single rep. Move 6 is the most underrated exercise in this entire workout. Almost no one does it, which is a significant oversight. Because it was ranked number 1 for the lateral mid-delt and number 1 for the posterior rear delt simultaneously in the ACE-EMG study. One exercise, both neglected heads, at the same time. Hinge at your hips until your torso is at 45 degrees, halfway between standing upright and parallel to the floor. Back flat and neutral, soft knee bend. Let both dumbbells hang straight down. Now row them upward by driving your elbows wide and high, out to the sides like wings, not tucked back along your body. Stop when your elbows reach shoulder height. Hold for 1 second at the top. Lower slowly with 3-second control. 3 to 4 sets, 10 to 12 reps. 75 seconds rest. Elbows wide and high, not tucked back. Move 7 is the shoulder longevity move, the one exercise that determines how long you can keep training without getting hurt. Most people skip this completely, and then wonder why their shoulder aches under load, clicks when they rotate, or eventually breaks down entirely. The rotator cuff is the internal stabilizing system that every press, raise, and row in this workout depends on. Train it, and everything stays healthy. Skip it, and something eventually gives. Lie on your side on the floor. Hold a light dumbbell in your top hand. Bend your top elbow to 90 degrees with your upper arm resting against your side. Your forearm points down toward the floor. Now rotate the dumbbell upward, externally rotating your shoulder until your forearm points toward the ceiling. Lower slowly. That's 1 rep. Very lightweight. Even experienced lifters rarely need more than 5 to 8 pounds. This is precision, not power. 3 sets each side, 12 to 15 reps. 60 seconds rest. There it is. Move 1, Arnold press, all 3 heads. Move 2, front raises, anterior delt. Move 3, lateral raises, mid-delt width. Move 4, lean in single arm raises, mid-delt through full range. Move 5, reverse flies, posterior rear delt. Move 6, 45-degree row, posterior and lateral together. Move 7, external rotation, rotator cuff protection. 7 moves, all 3 heads, dumbbells only. Run this twice a week and your shoulders will not look the same in 6 weeks. That is not motivation. That is muscle physiology. Whether you just finished all 7 moves or you're mapping out your next session, your shoulders now have a complete, science-backed roadmap that most training programs never give them. Anterior, lateral, posterior. All 3 heads, 1 workout. Drop a comment below and tell me which moves surprised you the most. I read every single one. Subscribe for the full series. Back, arms, legs, and core are all coming. Same format, same science, same no bench philosophy in every video. I'll see you in the next one.